And welcome back. It's been a while, hasn't it, for the What If? I mean, apparently the majority of people are loving the Jiraiya adopting Naruto one. I'm ecstatic you're loving it. I'm glad you love it. Thank you for loving it. I will continue doing that as long as I need to until that one runs out. But people are also really liking the Bardock and Gine ones, which I'm happy for that as well. And that is the one for today. Part 8, if I'm not mistaken. I just checked it. Part 8 of What If Bardock and Gine had gone to Earth with Goku. So last time on the Dragon Ball Z What If, the androids had been awakened. However, with Vegeta, Goku, Bardock, Jinsen, Gohan, Trunks, Raditz, 7 Super Saiyans on call, and Goku having trained his dad hard enough to actually reach the Ascended Saiyan form, not perfected Super Saiyan, just Ascended Saiyan, what Vegeta did. They pretty quickly roasted all the androids. Also, with Bulma being there, Trunks actually staying to train with them for a change, they were able to offset the heart virus and make sure Goku took his pills. So last time we left off our heroes. Trunks had just left to go take on the androids in his own timeline. Fast forward to that real quick. Trunks kills the androids. They're weaker in his timeline. He's stronger in this timeline. Works out. Now he'd have a bigger struggle against them than he did in the original series. In the original series, he could take out semi-perfect Cell. This Trunks isn't nearly that strong, but he's more than capable enough to take out the androids now. However, only hours afterward, they started to hear strange reports of a people disappearing in town. The dreaded Cell has come to party. Now, someone had asked me, Cell uses the Dragon Balls to bring back the androids. A, he does not know the androids are destroyed. B, if he knew about the Dragon Balls, why didn't he just go... If he wanted to use the Dragon Balls, he could have, in theory, looked and sensed them and gone to Capsule Corp and tried to use Dragon Radar. I think he would have tried to use them prior to that. Of course, Piccolo had fused with Kami at that point, so they weren't available. But there's no evidence that Cell knew about the Dragon Balls, because, maybe he knew about them, or that he wanted to use them. I mean, Gero probably knew about them because the Red Ribbon Army was trying to get them. But there's no evidence that the androids knew about the Dragon Balls, honestly. So take that for what's. I don't see him trying to go for the androids, or if he did, Dragon Balls, and even if he did, which to be fair, Kami and Piccolo haven't fused yet in this version, if they fuse at all. If he did, the only way it's hard to sense them out, because even the Z-Fighters can't sense them really. I mean, they kind of can, but they use the Dragon Radar because it's just easier. And they would have, I'm sure Cell, if he knew about the Dragon Balls from Gero, would also have knowledge about the briefs and go to Capsule Corp to get the Dragon Radar and wind up running into an entire party of Super Saiyans that are more than capable of wrecking his shit. However, I see Bardock, Vegeta, and Goku going out to assess the threat, what's going on, and then they're looking around, trying to sense what's going on, and all of a sudden, nah, Mr. Sandman, give me a dream. They just see Cell there. Hello, friends. Who are you? I've been going by Cell. Cell? Yeah. Hey, want to see me drink this guy? Oh god. That's disgusting. I've seen Frieza naked when he comes out of the shower. Wait a minute, Frieza doesn't wear clothes. Oh god. So Cell comes, drinks that guy, and they say, "Who are they?" And he's like, "Just a creation of my late father." And then Goku, they all power up the Super Saiyan and say, "Oh, I see. So yummy goodies. But tell me, I'm looking for my brother and sister. As much as I love to play with you, I just have a question. Do you know what my brother and sister are?" And basically it gets revealed that between Goku, Vegeta, Bardock, and Trunks, they killed Android 1718, which is like, what? No, you couldn't have done that. No, I killed. What do you mean? I killed him. How dare? And Cell comes after him. Now, Cell at this point is not as strong as he is when he goes to absorb 17. Cell at this point is not even as strong as 17, if we're going to be honest. Because Piccolo, they say Piccolo was just as strong as 17 and 16. Notice this. And he ultimately could handle Cell. So he's either equal to 17 or he's a little weaker than 17 at this point. Or a little stronger. He's somewhere hovering in that range. By the time he gets there, he's far above either Piccolo or 17. So he comes at them, and they all go Super Saiyan immediately, and it's toe-to-toe now. Now, 17 gave Goku and Bardock together were able to handle 17, but they were still struggling because 17 just had infinite engine. That's why he was able to tire him out, and Goku had to transform the Inferno to kill him. Vegeta didn't do very well against 18, but he's gotten probably a Zenkai boost since then, since he got his ass handed to him a bit. So they're struggling against him, and that tail is not helping them at all. And at one point, he even tags Vegeta, who would be the weakest of the three right now, and starts to drink his arm. But Bardock immediately shoots, like, my tail, my fucking tail. It's like, I'll kill him. And then Goku's like, no, you won't. Grabs him. He regenerates the tail, but unfortunately, Goku just blasts him in the face. All right, Goku, let's see how you like this solar flare. And they all get taken back by the solar flare. And Cell, instead of running away to go find 17, 18, knows that they're gone. Says, I'm going to enjoy this. So he's about to try to drink Goku, but then all of a sudden he gets blasted from behind, and there is Gohan and Jinsen and Raditz who came in his back because they were sensing the power level that was fighting them, and it was at least equal to, if not a little bit greater than Goku and Bardock and Vegeta. So they showed up quickly, and now it's the family of Super Saiyans and Vegeta, taking on Cell. And then Goku's like, and powers up to super ascended Saiyan. Super Goku, if it were. Not Ultra Goku, but Super Goku. And they wreck shop. Everyone just beats the living hell out of them. And then I think Bardock, one of them, lands the final boom, gets him in the sky, and then they all charge the final attack. Gohan, Bardock, and Goku have a Kamehameha ready. And then Jinsen have a Kamehameha ready. Vegeta's got his Gallic gun ready, and Rad's got his, I can't remember what the name of his signature attack was, like Saturday Crush or something like that. I'm not joking. It's something like that. And just boom! And then Cell's gone. Cell's just obliterated. So the day was saved. Now what? The entire Cell saga and Android saga was ended pretty quickly. So now we get that. Now we're basically going to go through that 7-year time skip. Now everyone's still alive. Now keep in mind, at this point, before the 7-year time skip, Bardock was in his mid to late 50s. At this point, he'd be going into his early to mid 60s. Now Saiyans can retain their youth for a while, like up until 80. Even Vegeta said to Goku, and then they start to kind of rapidly age. But even with that being true, Bardock is an older Saiyan, so he's probably got a couple more cranks and eggs, kind of like I do right now, in his body. He maybe is slowed down just a little bit, but doesn't mean he's not getting stronger, just that he maybe tires out a bit quicker. So within 7 years, every single one of them hits Super Saiyan 2. I have no doubt about that. Bardock and Gine still, except for Gine doesn't have Super. Gine is more than happy being a housewife. And they are living peacefully. The Bardock sure enough trains. Goku trains. They're all training, doing their thing. Gohan is interesting. Gohan would still be encouraged to train while, being Bulma's kid, being smart. Now, here's the thing. Gohan is not the same as Trunks. Trunks was a bit of a spoiled brat, but that's because he had both Vegeta and Bulma as parents. With Goku and Bulma there, I think that evens it out a bit. He's still probably a little brash and a little full of himself at points, but it's nowhere near, not nowhere near. It's not the same consistency or level as Trunks is. And they probably have their second child. Now, would it be Bra or would it be Gohan or would it be Goten? I'm going to go with Bra in this case, just to make them funner. But that's because now we have Bra, who is the age of Goten was. So that makes for a more interesting dynamic, I think, having a younger sister instead of a younger brother. Does it overall change anything? Not really. They still get the younger kid. And she can go Super Saiyan as well. Now, what about Vegeta? Here's the thing. Hercule Satan was still a thing for a while. So, for kicks, Vegeta decided to, try this martial arts tournament out. And, wouldn't you know, he won. He won. And he's been the world martial arts champion since. And you know what? Vegeta can't be the Prince of all Saiyans anymore. But you know what? The public loves him. He gets to bask in it. He gets to be their hero. Vegeta, Vegeta. They're chanting his name. That just stokes the fire of that ego so well. The pride is burning bright. He's like, yes, my public. And he works the crowds and stuff like that. They love him. He's loving it. And while it definitely doesn't do anything great for his ego, it does calm him out quite a bit when it comes to the whole guys being stronger than him. Sure, he's got Super Saiyan 2 and everything along those lines, but guys being stronger than him. And Goku, for the most part, doesn't bother going to the martial arts tournament just because he doesn't need the money. And he can fight with Vegeta and his dad anytime he wants. So there's that as well. Now, fast forward to beginning of the Buu saga. Goku's still around. Gohan's going to school. I think he does the Great Saiyan. I think they fixed the costume a bit. Like, the turban was a better idea than the helmet. That was dumb. The helmet did not look good. Hell, the cape was stupid as well. But anyway, and Videl having her father was disgraced, but they still have money as long as and if I'm a gambler and I am a serious problem, they can ban. Yeah, apparently it's a serious problem. So Videl would still be, helping out. She wouldn't be as prevalent in it because they would see her a bit more as a civilian, but her father was still Hercule Satan. So for a while, I'm sure Hercule was martial arts champion for several years, and not just 1 year before Vegeta took over. So you would get the interaction with them. However, when they go to train, she goes to train with Gohan for the martial arts tournament, and there's a reason they all participate. We'll get to that in a little bit. She's actually going over to Capsule Corp, meets Goku and Bulma, and yeah, it's like, whoa, wow. It's like, yeah, this is what we use. What? It's like, yeah, it's called the gravity chamber. See, Goku's just like, Bulma's like, you don't want to tell her that yet. It's like, oh, right, Mom. Well, anyway, about the Saiyan thing. But yeah, see, my mom figured out a way to create a chamber that actually increases the gravity which you train under. So our normal gravity is this, but if I do it just to, twice as much, and then Videl feels it's like, whoa, yeah, man, and then we can get a lot stronger, a lot faster by training it. It's like, this is incredible. And I was like, yeah, it is. It's like, it makes for a great workout. So they would train there for the tournament. Now, why? Why would any of them be a part of the next tournament? Well, I think Vegeta would come. Now, Vegeta, for all his love of the public life, the revere he gets from his fans, hasn't had a real challenge in years. Yeah, he still sometimes stops over to Goku's for sparring, but they haven't had a real fight in years. And you know what? He says, like, he comes over one day and he says, I want to see Kakarot. It's like, Goku, Vegeta's here. Oh, hey, Jeets, what's up? It's like, yes, as you know, Kakarot. And he maybe even calls Bardock and all of them over there. It's like, as you know, the next martial arts tournament is coming, and I, as the reigning champion... Silence. Right. It's like, champion, and defending my title. However, none of these earthlings can really give me any sort of praise, any sort of challenge. Closest one would probably be that bald friend of yours. It's like, oh yeah, Krillin. Krillin's got real. Like, yes. Anyway, so I want you to enter the tournament. It's like, what? Well, I mean, we don't really need the money. Yes, but you need the challenge, don't you? Think of it. You're fighting in an arena, a crowd cheering you on. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care about that. And if you all participate, you can all we'd all see once of all who really is the strongest. Well, we know who the strongest is, and Bardock, Goku, and him both goes like, yes, me. Whoop. Sorry, I just set off my Infinity Gauntlet. Just did the snap again. Crap. Yeah, that's coming in for the next video. Just a minute. Guess what that is. So they all kind of, and they realize, what? It's like, Vegeta realizes he's got him. Well, oh, yes, son. I mean, I know you were stronger back then, but I mean, I've been training for quite a while. I was like, yeah, Dad, but so have I. I mean, come on. Hey, and then Jin says, like, rats are like, what about us? It's like, yeah, it's So I was like, so, I mean, if you don't want to participate, no, we'll do it. So they all go to participate. Bra even participates in the kids division. She wins because Vegeta doesn't have a kid in this version. Now, Krillin actually also has not given up training either. Krillin is still has, if anything, gotten stronger over the years because he doesn't have a family now. So he faces up against that. Let's see, Goku. Vegeta's the champ, so he doesn't. He actually stays out of this until the end. So Goku, Piccolo, Raditz, Jinsen, Bardock, Gohan, Krillin, Videl. I think that's all our Z fighters, and there's a 16 fighter bracket, if I'm not mistaken. So that's 7. That's half of them. Then you get Shin, Kibito, Yamu, Spopovich. Okay, yeah, I can still work out the way it did. Piccolo and my Junior and Shin face off. He can wits. Krillin takes that guy out real quick. Videl takes on Spopovich and gets her ass handed to her, and her dad's just. And let's say that match with Spopovich and Hercule still happened. Beast Living Crabber, which Gohan's just raging about. It's like, yeah! And then Gohan, and Kibito, they face off. They steal Gohan's energy. Now, if Gohan is in fact stronger in this version, which I will say he is, and he's kept his training up, he's maybe a little beyond his Cell game form or Saga. That means when they give the energy to Babidi, the energy they're giving is not 50%, but probably more like 65, maybe 70%. Hey, my! And then so they all head off, and even Vegeta's like, what? No! Where are you going? Come back here. We'll be back, Vegeta. Don't worry. It's like, you bastards. You think you're going to leave us there? It's like, Vegeta, you can't leave. It's like, and then he realizes he's stuck. It's like, him being the champ now, he can't just abandon his. Oh, those bastards better be back. He's actually pulling off a Hercule. Yeah. So Deborah comes. They're all spying on him. Piccolo and Krillin still get frozen. Kibito gets killed, but before they can retreat, Goku and the other, they're basically ill prepared, so they still get taken advantage of. So it's Gohan, Jinsen, Raditz, Bardock, and Goku still, along with Shin. So they go in. Let's say Jinsen takes on Pui and takes him out. Goku takes on Yakon. That goes the same. Then the question is, who gets to take on Deborah? And the question, it's because it's Bardock, Gohan, and Raditz at that point, and they're basically like, oh, "Come on, I want it." Oh, yeah, says it. But Deborah's like, "Are you going to? Well, who am I fighting? All right, give us a minute. All right, let's do this the old-fashioned way. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. It's like, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. And just to go alphabetically, Bardock's like, yeah, in your face, boys. Done for your old man to show you how it's done. For this old timer to show you how it's done. Bardock's just kind of facing off against him. And he floats up and they're just staring at each other. Ready to go when you are, Red Man. And then they go toe-to-toe. He goes Super Saiyan immediately because he can already sense this guy's power is enormous. And they go boom and they clash. And Bardock is a seasoned warrior. Unlike Gohan, where Gohan got taken advantage of the fact that he hadn't been training in a while, he lost his fighting sense. That's not the case at all with Bardock. Bardock is a honed fighter, so he even avoids the spit because he's seen it before. He's just, and then just blasts Deborah in the face. And Deborah pulls out a sword. Just, what? It's like, he can pull out weapons from nowhere? All right, fine. And then he blocks it with an energy blast. Boom, and then blood comes. They go toe to toe, and Bar's like, getting tired, boy. Getting tired, old man. Come on, you think you can take on the Demon Lord and the ruler of the Demon Realm in an actual fight? And then Bar's like, you're right, I am a little tired. I thought I could just take you in the first form. It's like, guess I'll have to crank it up a notch. And then he just transforms into Super Saiyan 2, and Deborah's like, oh, and then, what's the Achilles level on him? And it's like 3,000, which is what Goku is at, which I believe is equivalent to about 6 billion, theoretically speaking, in terms of power. So he immediately just, boom, comes in, just, actually, no, 3,000 Kili was what Goku was in Super Saiyan. So he's being equivalent to canon Super Saiyan 2 Goku. And just, and then Bardock just starts wailing on Bardock. Bardock tries to get out of there, and Babidi even tries to magic him out of there. However, he quickly just blasts him, and that's it. That said, though, they got a solid amount of energy out of there, putting Boo up to around 85%. And Bobby's like, no, I can't let them do this. It's not enough, but I have to do it. Papaya, papaya! And as they get there, because he's still at 80%, Boo is released. And, no, we're too late. And then Boo's released. And then Boo is released, but he's not at full power. And they're just like, we'd have to take out Babidi and Boo. And then basically just, it's like, Jinsen, take on Babidi. It's like, we got this. And Piccolo and Krillin are also revived at this point. So they help join the fight. Krillin distracts Boo with a Kienzan, just cuts him. Boo, boo, boo. They're all pounding into him. Just boo, doo, 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 doo. Unfortunately, Jinsen is the one who gets tagged by the... Actually, let's say it's Krillin. Krillin gets tagged by the candy beam, and gets eaten. And it's like, what, Krillin? It's like, yeah. And then Krillin's like, and Goku sees his best friend, just powers up, just in a rage, Super Saiyan 2. He's not knocking on the door of Super Saiyan 3, but let's see. If Super Saiyan 3 is the top here, and he's hit Super Saiyan 2, to his the amount of time the amount of progress he's made to Super Saiyan 3 is probably about hovering here. He's not close enough that he could rage out and go into Super Saiyan 3. But he's raging out still, and it's like, that's it. It's like, that's it. You die. And then, son, you ready for this? And then he's just got his hand ready. Bark's like, this guy, he's made of magic. We can't. Babidi created him. And Shin said he's made of magic. Shunkai said he's made of magic. We can't beat him as we are now. We can hurt him. We're stronger than him, but he can just absorb it. We're going to need to take him out in one blow. And we don't have the power for that right now, but we have something that can do it. And they both look at each other. Bardock's got something glowing in his hands. And Goku's just, Jinsen, Raditz, you ready for this? And they both see that too, and they're like, all right, let's do this. And then they just, like, woo, shiny. And they all four of them look at the artificial moon that Bardock created, and they just rage out into Super Saiyan 2 Oozarus. And just, woo, and then just, because all their powers basically just got a 10 times increase. So think of that. Basically, they got a 1,000% boost is what happened. Not quite a Super Saiyan 4, but far beyond the Super Saiyan 3. Because Super Saiyan 3 is 4 times Super Saiyan 2. This is 10 times it. So they quickly just boom, boom, just start pummeling Boo, and together they just boom, incinerate him with a giant Group Ape Super Saiyan 2 blast. Now, some people may ask, am I going to give them a Super Saiyan 4 at all? I haven't quite decided on that yet, because theoretically speaking, the way you get it is through Flex Wave off the Earth from the Moon. But you could make an argument, because I've done it in other forms before where they do access Super Saiyan 4. So I'm not certain yet if I'm going to give them Super Saiyan 4 or not, because I'm just checking the time. 2, 3, yeah, we're going to end off here where they basically kill Boo and we're going to get back to the tournament. They basically waste Boo. And after all these years, all 4 of them actually have a grasp of handling their sense of, self in Super Saiyan, in Oozaru form. So they are self-aware and know what's going on. And then as the moon, the moon dissipates, Bardock actually grabs the moon and just dissipates it. Because I think that's possible. It's just an artificial moon, so it dissipates it, and they all transform back. Their clothes are all designed, by the way, to stretch. So they're like, Shin's just like, you did it. You beat him. Like, yeah, we did. Yeah. So they say, yeah, thank you. And they, they think when they go back to the tournament, it's like, and Vegeta's like, oh, damn it. And then it's like, oh, we're back. It's like, Oh, thank God. And but there's like, no, I'm sorry, you left. You're disqualified. It's like, no, they're not. But sir, it's like, look, they had to take care of something. It was very important. They did. Let's have a good match. And so it's like, after all, don't you want to see a good match? And like, yeah. So it's like, the audience has spoken. It's like, all right, then let's do it. And then they all compete, and Goku eventually would beat Vegeta and reclaim his place as a world martial artist. He's like, damn it, Kakarot, no! But he actually says, it's like, truth be told, and then, well, I mean, Goku giving the win to Vegeta would be insult as right. So they all go toe-to-toe, and Vegeta is ultimately, actually, to be fair, I think Vegeta wins this. And the reason why is they're still tired out from the fight with Boo. So it's like, we're not at our freshest. Oh, well, it's like, well, do your best then, boys. And then still, they give him a good match, and boom, he does manage to beat Goku legitimately, though Goku is a bit tired. And Vegeta retains his title. Vegeta actually, he respected Goku for even stepping in, even though he's tired. It's like, actually gives him a legitimate hand up, because he respects Goku, at least. And like, he's like, if I were at full strength, you might not have had it as easy. No, I know, but you weren't. So I'm the winner today, Kakarot. And they actually have a legitimate, good laugh about it. And it's like, yeah, well, next time, don't be so lucky. I'll be waiting for it. And they have a legitimate good laugh. It's like, Vegeta's found his place in the world at the moment. He's a martial arts champion. He gives people hope. And it's kind of nice. He actually gets a decent, besides his pride, he actually gets a decent feeling in himself when he gives people hope. So, he can deal with this Earth life. So we're going to cap it off there. We'll go into the Dragon Ball Super Saga afterward in the next part of this. Until then, though, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know if we'll review it at some point. I just wrote a win, Star Wars, Super Magic, whatever, anything I do on the channel. Put that in the comments below as well. I'll get to that at some point. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.